Hi, Scott Whitley here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Scott Whitley here. Hope you're doing well. We've just arrived in Bedford for a bed for the night. It's my first day back gigging and touring after COVID. So, obviously I'm completely clear in terms of transmitting it and, testing. I've been testing negative for, a week or so. But yeah, still madly feeling or massively feeling the effects of it. Really, kind of the fatigue thing and the brain fog, and no sense of smell, virtually a taste or anything. So just kind of really, really taking it easy. I've been doing a bit of a John Entwistle on stage, I think, this weekend. Just keeping a little more still than I usually would. Like I say, apologies, brain fog. So anyway, I thought I'd just give you a little tour of my kind of mini rig I brought, or the equipment that I brought on tour. So there's one of the basses. I brought two P basses with me. Fingerprints, look at that. So yeah, we've got that one. Got a nice new, lovely actually, couple of Fender gig bags to go with that. I think it's the FFB 1220 or something, I don't know, doesn't matter, does it? But yeah, over here I've got my let's just do a wide angle thing if I can. There we go. This is my little kind of tour bag. I have various bags that I take on tour, but this one is super cool because in the back it's like a sort of suitcase. So I've got my don't worry, it's not a luggage tour, this, by the way. Yeah, I've got my personal stuff in there. And then in the front, I've got my laptop. So this is kind of like my mobile, studio almost. So there's my laptop in there. I've got this little Tascam interface, which is really, really cool for doing live streaming, bits of recording, doing Skype sessions, stuff like that. So I've got that with me. I've also just not destroyed the P-base, have we? I've also got, I brought the little Zoom with me. There's the Zoom B14. So that's great again for just doing YouTube videos, practicing, Skype lessons, stuff like that. So I've got that with me as well. And then I think, yeah, that's it. And then in here, I've just got these are great, just cheap bags from I think Poundland or something. And just got all my leads in there, various USB cables and things like that. Some cool picks in here actually. Check these out if I can find them. Attack picks. You might have seen the adverts on, on Facebook and stuff, right? So I'm going to be doing a review of these, hopefully over the weekend. Really cool, kind of textured picks. And one of the guys behind the company is actually a bass player himself, so I'll be very interested to see how they pan out. And then over here, I'm really proud of this. This is my micro camera setup, if you like. This is my little mobile video setup. So I've got a lovely little, it's actually like a 70s or 80s slick tripod here that I got from a charity shop for about £5, and it's brilliant. It's really cool and super, super light. And then in my camera bag, I've got a little, this is really hard to do with one hand, I've got a little Olympus stereo recorder in here. Tiny, tiny little thing. So cool. So I can use that for recording stuff on stage or whatever. It's like a really high quality stereo recorder. It can sit on top of my camera as well. In there, a bunch of leads, batteries, stuff like that. Picked that up in Australia. Great little bag. I've got my power bank. It's a beast of a power bank, is that. So that's great to recharge camera batteries, phone batteries, etc. Camera batteries in there for my Sonys. So that's that. And then in here, I've just got my cleaning stuff. So that's my lens cleaner there. and my little Swiss Army knife, always handy. Okay, and then in here, I'm really stoked that I've got like everything, touch wood, that I need in this little bag to do YouTube videos. Now obviously you can do them just on your phone, but I'm trying to at least have a little bit of a kind of studio vibe. So over here I've got my two cameras that I'm using at the minute. So I've got that, which is the RX100 Mark 7, absolutely incredible little camera, and that's my little photography toy as well, because it's a great photography camera. So that's that. And then I've got, again, this is really hard with one hand, sorry about this guys, I've got, getting the teeth involved there, very similar looking camera, the ZV-1. all right, so it's got a 1-inch sensor in it. It's a great little camera, and that's my main camera for YouTube at home. Actually, it's such an amazing piece of kit. So I've got that with me. That's got like a really good stereo mic built in. So that's that. And then I've got various wind muffs, dead cats. So that's the one for the Olympus. This is the one for the ZV-1. And then in here I've got video lighting, so let's bring this all out. Hang on. Here we go. So I've never really used these. Obviously I like to use big light sources, nice and soft. But these two Manfrotto guys, really superb lights, really bright. So I'm going to use that maybe as like a key light. Maybe that one as a fill, you know. And maybe this I can sort of do a backlight thing. So I'm going to try and light my videos with these three guys and use what I've got naturally in the hotel room as well. And then we've got my Rode Wireless Go mics, more fluffy things. They're just amazing. You know, one can, it's a transmitter and a receiver all built in. So that can sit on the camera and that can clip on to me, and you get really good quality. And I can use those for Skype lessons into the interface over there. I can use them to record straight to the camera. Great stuff. Just some adapters that work with that. And then over here got my battery charger for the Sony stuff, SD cards, memory cards. And then this, can't even, oh yeah, I know what's in here. Again, sorry about the, one sec. Yeah, so in here we've got various bits and bobs. I've got two tiny little tripods. That one turns into a selfie stick as well. I've got these adapters. I've just brought two because I don't know exactly what, you know, how this is going to work. So that allows me to put the camera on a tripod and then have one of those lights, you know, off to one side, whatever. USB charger, remote control for the Sonys, and then this guy, which is really cool. This is an official Sony kind of selfie stick tripod remote controller. Just open it up a bit. So yeah, it kind of works like that. And you can control like the zoom and start recording and stuff from on there. Excuse me. So that's it. That's all my kit. What a mess I've made. But yeah, the cool thing about that is that hopefully I can, you know, produce some half decent looking videos, you know, in the hotel room or in, you know, backstage or whatever. And it all fits in that little bag. So I'm going to try and do as much filming as I can over the weekend, try and make up for lost time. Feeling pretty rough still, so I'm going to take it easy, and you'll have to forgive the brain fog if I forget what I'm talking about from time to time. But yeah, alright, so that's me signing off for the night. I might pour a cheeky glass of red. That's another important piece of equipment that often comes on tour. There's my little flask. I'll make that up in the morning. And I think that's about me. Alright guys, so signing off. See you later.